Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Moon in the 10th house in the sign of Leo for Scorpio ascendant people, as in what happens when Moon is sitting in the 10th house in the sign of Leo for Scorpio ascendant. And hopefully, my audio is okay because I did notice a lot of disturbance and absence of audio in my last video. So, most likely, if you're seeing this uploaded, that means the audio has worked fine and I've reviewed it. So stop it. And if you want to know where your moon is placed in the birth chart, what sign it's in, what nakshatra it's in, all the other astrological details for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where you can learn all the information on astrology and especially the beauty of nakshatras. So let's get started with this particular video of the moon. So this is actually a very powerful position for the moon because this is actually causing a very strong, one of the strongest Raj yogas in astrological analysis. When ninth lord, that moon is sitting in the 10th house. Now, usually if there was a exchange between sun and moon, because sun rules the 10th house, then it would be known as Dharma Karma Adhipati Yoga. But this is also a very strong Raj Yoga. And so one thing we see obviously with this particular chart is that an individual will strive, they will strive to be the leader, to be the lion in the jungle. They're not, you will never hear them say, well, when will I get a promotion and when will I get, my certain position that I've been eyeing. For them, it's like, when will I take over a company? When can I become an MLA, a congressman, a senator? For them, their mind is strongly connected with authoritative positions. Their mind is strongly connected with attaining the admirations of other people. Their mind is strongly connected with wanting to be praised by the authority, wanting to be praised by the king. Like for them, it's not enough to just have a leadership position. They want to be praised by the people above them. And one of the things you will see is that such a person, even if it's a woman, doesn't have to be a man or woman. I've seen actually both working out. And sometimes it can translate into, other promiscuous things. But here a person will attract a lot of individuals with their sexual energy, with their, sexual clairvoyance. People at work will be attracted to date them. Now, this does not mean that this person is going to go out and have affairs. No, this could be a very strong moon, but yes, this can produce an individual who has strongest stamina for sexual expression, sexual promiscuity, sexual conversations. They will naturally, just whenever they're in front of a group of people, it doesn't even have to be work. You will notice when you talk to them, somehow they will always try to portray themselves as some kind of like an attractive sex symbol. Even though they're strongly committed to their spouse or strongly committed to their girlfriend or boyfriend or both nowadays, they will still show that, hey, I want you to be attracted to me. Even though I don't want you, I want you to be attracted to me. And you will see they will at least one point in their life, probably around 22nd or 25th year, you will see they will travel to places like UK, Monaco, Belgium, or Dubai. And even if they don't travel, you will see some item from these places will come into their possession. And one time I've seen a person whose boss was actually a person from England, came to India to manage a company. Like it was a Caucasian white person who was managing a department for quite a while. because they were obviously it was a foreign company, so they were given, like how people from India may go to a foreign country because the Indian company is now establishing themselves in a foreign country and they need somebody who knows the ins and outs of how this business works with their company. Same thing was happening. I have seen a person whose father was born in UK. I've seen a person whose father was born in Dubai with displacement. And one of the things you will see whenever they travel for work, whenever work requires them to travel, that's when they gain authority. Whenever they either settle in some faraway place or any job that comes to them says, okay, you have to travel, their authority rises. But there's another thing you will see. Whenever this person travels, they will deal with things like sleep paralysis and out-of-body experiences. It won't be some spiritual experience. It just could be a scary experience, but they will. But when that happens, okay, so when that happens, that triggers, that's an omen that some desires and hope of the ancestors need to be fulfilled, and they will guide you. It's like a opening of the door, that your ancestors are guiding you to fulfill some of their desires. I remember when I had my sleep paralysis, I had quite a few of them, man. They were scary one, especially the one in 2013. Once I had it, that one single night for me changed everything in my life. Me, a hermit in my mother's home. I didn't even have that much money. I'm like, I am out of here. I'm not sleeping another night in this house. And lo and behold, the moment I move out from my mother's home, because later I found out it had the most major Vastu defect according to one of my nakshatras. It was okay for my mom. It wasn't okay for me. But the moment I moved out, suddenly everything just changed for me. And literally from that point onwards, after a year, I even met one of my ancestral gurus. Perhaps somebody who I was under in one of my past lives. And those things just change you. So don't think of this experience as something you don't want. Perhaps you should be like, you know what? I'm ready for my ancestors to guide me. They will guide you. And this, regardless of which degree where moon is placed. Because I have seen this work for pretty much anywhere in the moon. But specifically, the 8th degree of the moon will be very, very prominent in that case. And this is actually one of the yogas of attaining a lot of fame in a foreign place, in a faraway place. So you will see this individual finding a lot of recognition in their community, in their workplace, maybe even worldwide when they travel a faraway place. Okay. So and then also you will see they will not stay home. They will not like being at home. They are the type of person who's just always wants to be involved in some kind of a professional work or somehow going out and just always wanting to be on the go. Okay. So anyway, guys, this was my analysis of Moon in the 10th in the sign of Leo. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below and hit the bell button so you don't miss my pretty face. And if you want to know where your particular moon is placed, all your astrological details, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.